Well, the Orioles have already moved ahead to a winning record on the road, looking to make that an even better number tonight as they get ready for Game 2 against the A's out at Oakland.
It's Chuck on the bump once again for the green and gold. Ken Waldichuk making his 17th start for the Oakland Athletics. We've talked about Ken Waldichuk and really quite a few of these guys in this rotation trying to get deeper into the ball game. If that can happen, I think the night can go well for Ken Waldichuk and the green and gold.
Natalie DHing today.
Jonah Bride from deep third, and there's the first out.
Aces Ryan Mountcastle, right-handed batter.
That's a walk to Mountcastle, and that is what Ken Waldichuk will do.
So the on-base streak is now at 25 games for Ryan, the first Orioles base runner of the night, bringing up Gunnar Henderson.
Swung on and missed. Good pitch. Fastball 96 down and away. Henderson K's. That'll bring up Jordan Westberg. The kick, here it is, and swung on and missed. Tied him up with a breaking ball. So back-to-back Ks for Waldichuk. The Orioles fail to score with the A's coming up in the bottom half.
Trying to get the advantage on Cole Irvin, the former Oakland A.
Yeah, Irvin making his 18th appearance, his 10th start. His last time out, his best start of the year against Seattle. 5 innings of work, only 2 hits and not allow a run. Walked 1 and punched out 6.
Ruiz 251, 2 homers, 37 RBIs, and Ruiz is hit by it. Wow. So he ran one in like a cutter that ran right in on the elbow or somewhere around. It's just, I think, right off his left elbow or just above the left elbow. And so that's how Ruiz reaches, leading off in the bottom of the first. And that'll bring up Geloff, who's hitting 292 with 8 homers and 16 RBIs.
Still a big lead from Ruiz. There he goes. Pitches outside. James McCann's throw is waiting, and Ruiz is out at second. James McCann continues his terrific season behind the plate.
This is so good because I thought Ruiz got a pretty good jump, but just a dart and a very quick tag by Westberg at second base. Quickly gets the glove on it. Well done all the way around.
The pitch to Geloff, and that's low, and so he works a walk. So a hit batter and a walk, but in between, of course, the caught stealing, and that'll bring out the veteran Carlos Perez.
No score, the 0-2 pitch. Low, or actually they're going to say it was a strike, and that is strike 3, actually.
So Perez K is 2 away, and that'll bring up Brent Rooker.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Irvin back-to-back strikeouts of Perez and Rooker. A scoreless game. Austin Hayes held up. He gets a leadoff walk. Leadoff man on base. Cedric Mullins is now going to bat.
Cedric Mullins lays down a bunt. Waldichuk's there to field it. One hopper to first is just picked in time.
Hayes advances to second base. That'll send up James McCann.
It's a fly ball center field. Playable. Ruiz angling toward right center. He's there to make the catch, and back to second goes Hayes, 2 away. That'll bring up McKenna.
That's in the dirt, gets away from Langoliers. Hayes races to third, gives home plate a momentary glance, and then retreats on a Waldichuk wild pitch.
And Waldichuk throws, and it's swung on and missed a high fastball. So Waldichuk notching his 3rd strikeout, and after 1.5, it's the A's and the Orioles, 0-0. Aledmus Diaz leads it off for the A's against Irvin. Bottom of the second, no score. Left center field. Mullins going back to the track. He will turn and watch it fly. And Aledmus Diaz gets the A's on the board in the second, and his 2nd lifetime home run against Cole Irvin.
Orioles scored first last night, and the A's will score first tonight.
It's 1-0 Athletics.
So 4 strikeouts for Waldichuk. He's walked 3, but has yet to allow a hit.
Here's Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes down the left field line into the corner, and that ball is fair. Just inside the pole, he stuck it in there to tie the game. He literally stuck it into the foul pole.
Well, Austin Hayes just keeps on wearing out left-handers.
And we're tied at 1.
So 2 down, and that'll bring up the catcher, James McCann.
He cracks his deep to left center field. Way back it goes, and that baby is gone. James McCann. And for McCann, his first home run since June 4. Over 400 feet to left center, and Baltimore leads it 2-1.
Top of the 5th.
So here's Rutschman, a switch hitter batting right.
Oh, what a catch by Nick Allen.
With a great play in the rim of the outfield grass. Great reactions, reaching up the glove at the last second and speared the ball before it landed in left field. And the pitch by Waldachuk is driven to right center. Back on it, Ruiz at the track and right to the wall. He's there and he makes the catch. And Waldachuk living dangerously here. The 2-2 pitch by Waldachuk waved at a breaking ball away, and a 1-2-3 top of the fifth with some help from his friends. And halfway through our ball game today, after 4.5, the Orioles lead the Athletics 2-1.
And make it 5 innings of one-run baseball for Cole Irvin against his former team. Orioles 2, A's 1. We are through 5 innings.
Mullins on at first base, 2 away. Here's James McCann.
And swung on and missed. Good pitch. Gets it with a breaking ball away. Mullins left it first. We go to the bottom of the 6th.
Fujinami will face his old team for the first time. And it didn't work. Into right field, Ryan McKenna, 1 pitch, 1 out.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. And Aledmus hits one down the left field line, hooking in the corner, right down the line, and gone! Aledmus Diaz with his 2nd home run. And quickly the A's have tied it up at 2-2.
7th pitch to Soderstrom. And the rookie strikes out. There's the good splitter from Fuji.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So back-to-back Ks for Fuji, but not before he allows the game-tying home run.
Ryan McKenna back up the box, and a leadoff base hit. Flew in from AAA last night. Has a 2 for 3 days.
As McKenna goes, the pitch is swung. Line drive caught by Aledmus Diaz. He'll throw to first, and they get the double play. How about that? Well, Lefty Gomez said, I'd rather be lucky. 5-3 on the double play. A hard shot. And there are 2 outs here in the 7th. What a break.
And Adley takes ball 4. That will get Mountcastle to the plate.
To the plate and the pitch. Slider got him looking. Great pitch on the outside edge. A slider. And Ursig works a scoreless 7th.
So Geloff with the single. Perez sacrificed. Perez gets the strikeout of Butler, and they're not going to let Aledmus swing the bat. So they're going to go with a lefty-on-lefty matchup with Soderstrom.
2 strikes, 2 outs. The 0-2 strike 3 call. Soderstrom is down on strikes. We are headed to the 9th inning in Oakland. Orioles and A's tied at 2.
2-2 ball game after 9.
Adley Rutschman.
That's in the dirt. That gets away from Langoliers, and Frazier, the go-ahead run, skips to 3rd on the A's 3rd wild pitch of the night. Inside to Rutschman. He'll take a walk instead.
At the very least, Mountcastle wants to get it airborne.
Mountcastle through the middle again. Right on cue for a 2nd straight Saturday night.
And it's 3-2 Baltimore. Bases loaded for Westburg. Tagging and coming home is Rutschman. He will score, and the Orioles lead by 2.
Hayes, little tapper. Allen at shortstop coming to the plate, and the throw is not caught. And it's 5-2. McCann left side, and a base hit for James McCann. He will bring in 2 more, part of a 3 RBI game.
And that loads the bases for Tony Kemp.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Kemp down on strikes. Does he go back to it 0-2? Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He tripled up on the changeup. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Webb comes back to strike out the side. And the Orioles win in 10, 7-2.